Hey guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Just wanted to talk a little bit more about Build Network. This is a platform, a company that we just joined, and our team is starting to take off. Super excited about this. Matter of fact, we are flying out to California next week to meet with the owners, meet with their team. Yeah, just really just getting ready to launch our business with this. But yeah, we've talked about the high ticket side of this, but we haven't really focused on talked about the residual side. So in this video, we're going to talk a little bit about the residual side, what's on the table, what you could potentially build, and we'll show you the portion of the comp plan that focuses on the residual side. And of course, what's appealing to a lot of people about Build Network is the fact that if you don't want to build a team, which you don't have to, it's totally optional. You can make some significant income on your own pen, right? Just by yourself. You switch somebody over to solar, you can make an average of $7,000 again, just on your own pen, right? So, I mean, no team, no problem. Of course, if you build a team, there are overrides and bonuses and residuals that you can build. But again, there's a lot of people inside of the company and a lot of people in the solar industry that all they want to do is switch people over to solar. They have no intention or no desire to build a team. And again, they're making an average of $7,000 per sale, right? Per deal. So imagine if you were doing, just one a month, right? $7,000 average. You do that once a month, a year, you're making a pretty significant income on a part-time basis, right? You don't have to leave your job. You don't have to switch up what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. But if you get one sale or one deal a month, you're making some significant part-time income. What if you do two, right? Two a month. On average, you'll be making about $14,000 a month. That's a six-figure income just for helping two people go solar every single month. Now, the cool thing about this is you can learn on your own time. There's no quotas, right? You'll get assigned a trainer. The trainer will help you and kind of work with you until you don't need that trainer anymore. And there's some people that never want to go on their own. That's fine. They can always do split sales with a mentor, right? So we talked about that in our full overview, right? They have a mentor program where you can do split sales and let someone else do all the work for you, which is pretty cool. If you haven't watched that overview, by the way, I'll leave a link for it down below. I'll even pin it inside of my Telegram. I think I pinned it already inside of our Telegram, but you can watch a full overview. But again, there's a lot of ways you can participate in this company. You don't have to build a team at all. Okay, and cool thing about it is solar, right? Of course, that's the biggest money maker and a really hot topic in this country right now. They also have other high ticket products, right? They have home security, right? Home and business security, where if you help somebody, get that service, they pay, I think, anywhere from $50 to $64 a month. You make up to $700 paid to you the following week by helping somebody get, home or business security. Now, you know, 700 up to $700 per sale. That's pretty significant. We're not talking about $5 or $10, selling skincare products or weight loss shakes or shampoos or cosmetics or vitamins or supplements. Those are the different products that are available in the network market space. Not that they're bad products, they're high quality products, I'm sure, but you're making, a little bit, right? Here we're talking about making some significant commissions, right? Because of the service and industry that we are in. So typically, with high ticket commission companies, there's no opportunity to make residual income. It's usually upfront money, and then that's it. Here, they've combined high upfront commissions with a back end residual component if you decide to build a team. So we'll talk about that here in a second. But again, check out the overview that I did so you can see a little bit more about solar, how it works. It's awesome because again, it's a win-win situation. Number one, the customer's winning because they're lower, they're paying lower on a bill that they're paying for already, and they're going to continue to pay, right? So they're going to get savings on that side. They're also going to get up to a 30% tax credit from the government just for switching to solar. So the government's actually, incentivizing people to go solar, right? Then they get an immediate home value increase up to 17% just for going solar. Now, I know some people might say, well, what if I sell my home? What if I get solar and I sell my home? Is that going to make, is that going to, how is that going to affect me, right? Well, just go do the research. Go to Google and research it. You'll find out that homes with solar sell faster than homes without solar. And they sell for an increased value because, again, they have solar panels on them. But not only will you get more money, but you'll also sell it faster, right? I mean, it's a win-win situation. Check this out for a second. People pay their electricity bill, right? They pay every single year. First of all, it's a fluctuating payment, so it's very hard to budget, right? And then it goes up every single year, right? It goes up every single year, an average of 6 to 8%, what it increases every single year, right? So they have a fluctuating payment, very hard to budget, and it goes up every single year. If they switch to solar, they get a lower payment fixed and they lock in the price. So instead of a price that goes up every single year or energy cost that goes up every single year, they lock it in. Check this out. This is crazier. This is even crazier. Can someone who's paying an electricity bill, can they ever pay off their bill? No, right? I mean, they pay that forever. They just pay that every single month forever, right? Someone switches to solar, at some point, they're not going to have to pay anymore. And in some states, not every state, in some states, if they have energy that they're not consuming, like excess energy, they can actually sell it back and get a check in the mail for excess energy that they're producing that they're not using. It's not available in every state, but in some states they do that. And there's just so many. I can go on and on. I don't want to go into the rabbit hole here because again, I want to talk about the residual side. But there's so many benefits for people to go solar. It's an easy conversation to have, and for you, guess what? You're making an average of $7,000. Here's what's even crazier. These guys build. They just launched their commercial side. So now there's people that are doing commercial solar, right, for churches and businesses and what have you, right? Crazy. Of course, the commissions are significantly higher than residential because it's a bigger system. But the cool thing about it is you're not all you're doing is referring it. You're referring the business, the church, the what have you. You're referring it to the company. The company's doing all the work, and you're getting paid, right? You're just referring, and you're getting a significant income, a significant commission check on the commercial side if you want to do that. Now you might say, well, I don't know anyone that wants to get commercial. I don't know any business owners. What if you build a team? What if you have 5 people, 10 people, 15 people, 20 people? Let's say down, over the course of 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, you have a team of 100 plus people on your team. Do you think someone's going to know a business or someone's going to have a contact in a church? What if you didn't get the deal, but someone on your team did and you made an override on that big commission, right? I mean, guys, you got to think like a business owner, right? Think like a business owner. So anyway, we'll talk about that more, right? This is, there's going to be people that make crazy money in this company. There's already people that are making crazy money in this company. But there's going to be millionaires that are made just on the high ticket side. On the residual side, let's talk about that because again, residual income is powerful, right? Let me uh let me scroll down here. So again, you don't have to build a team, but if you build a team, there's 7 ways you can get paid, right? Well, of course, there's personal sales. There's also mentor sales. There's team building overrides, right? If you're building a team and people on your team are closing, security systems or solar deals, right? You're getting an override, right? There's also dual team bonus, which is the binary. There's coded bonuses, which we haven't even talked about, which is insane, right? The amount of money people are going to make on the coded bonus. There's also matching bonuses, and then there's bonus pools for people that are hitting the higher ranks. This video, we're going to talk about the dual team bonus, aka the binary, right? You guys know how that works, right? You're building 2 teams, a left team and a right team. And because of our subscription model, we have an additional service, right, called the Smart Money Club and a savings and rewards plan. People can get a subscription, very much like they get a subscription to Netflix or Costco or BJ's, and you're going to earn a residual income because when people on your team are on that subscription, you're going to get paid every single month, right? So this is the high ticket side, right? And again, the cool thing about this program is you can participate on the high ticket side and not even touch the binary if you don't want to, right? So if you're saying, well, I just want to build a solar business, I want to build a team doing solar, I don't want to do the binary, you can do that, right? But if you do both, you'll have kind of the best of both worlds, right? You have that high ticket upfront commissions, right? And then as you're doing that, you're building residual income on the back end, um, which is pretty powerful, right? So here, just this is more on the solar side. Mentor sales. Again, there's crazy money you can make in this thing. Here's some. Again, we'll do this overview, which I haven't even done this PDF. I haven't even done this on video. I'll do this probably for the next couple of days. If you want this PDF, hit me up. I'll send it to you. It's actually right in the back office. You can download it. But I want to get to the residual side, right? So they have this membership. It's called the Smart Money Club, right? And this Smart Money Club goes into financial mastery and business mastery, credit repair, building, tax planning, right? How to be your own bank, tax-free retirement. If you're in business, which again, if you're going to go into business, right? Or maybe you have a business already, or let's say you're a salesperson or what have you. This teaches you some really cool things like entity structuring, establishing corporate credit, access to capital, right? Good versus bad debt. So again, lots of different things that you're going to learn from this. And again, people pay thousands of dollars for a course, or they take a couple of classes, right, to learn about this, right? And they get charged $5,000, $6,000, $10,000. They can have access to all of this from their membership, right? So again, this membership is very, very powerful, especially if you're in business, right? You're going to need to know how to structure your entity, how to, it's crazy how people who are in business, um, they don't even they're still putting everything in their name, right? And they're paying taxes like they're putting on everything under their own personal social security number when they shouldn't be doing that, right? I mean, that's just one. There's a million things you're going to learn from that membership. That's just one, right? But in addition to all that education, there's also um, something called Build Rewards, right? Where you can save money on hotels, travel, flights, retails, right? Restaurants. I'm going to show you here in the back office what this looks like here in a second. But again, the Build Rewards membership offers savings on the purchases you make every day. And again, just by using this membership, right? Instead of booking your travel on, Travelocity, you go through your membership. If you want to buy movie tickets, use your membership. You might save a couple of bucks. You go to a restaurant, you use your membership, right? Book a hotel, you can save a couple of bucks. Now, again, you're saving a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit here, a little bit there. Before you know it, it's a significant saving. As a matter of fact, the average annual savings per member just for using this membership is anywhere from $2,500 to $3,500. So it adds up. You might say, well, that doesn't seem like a lot. If you found $2,500 to $3,500 on the floor, would you pick it up? Of course you would, right? So this is money that you can redirect to investments, savings, buying stocks, buying crypto, what have you, going on putting it towards a vacation. That's money you're already spending, but just by going through this membership, you can save it, right? So again, this is what you're getting um, with your membership. Now, all of that, right? It's a $99 a month membership. And again, this thing, they have a refer for and pay no more plan, where if you refer 4 people, your membership is paid for, then you're clear, right? You have no overhead every single month. But even the $99 a month, let's say you don't want to, you're not referring anyone, you're not referring big amounts of people. It's still worth it because you're going to make your money back through the savings you're going to earn, right? You rent a car, you book a flight, et cetera, et cetera. I'll show you here in the back office what the savings portal looks like. Matter of fact, let me show it now, and then I'll show you the comp plan here and how this works. So I'm just logged into my back office here, right? Of course, there's a lot of things back here. There's videos, quick start training. Matter of fact, if you're just coming on board, go to the video library, right? Hit quick start, go through all the training right here. These are like 7-8 minutes training. This one might be a little bit longer. These are good videos to start off with. But what I want to do is come down here and show you the Smart Money Club, right? So here there's already training loaded in here. There's credit training, business funding. There's a credit repair tool, right? I want to focus on these 2 tabs right here. There's build savings and build rewards. So this is one benefit you get with your Smart Money Club membership, right? Um, Aside from the education, right? They have something called build savings. And since you're stop overpaying today, send us your bills. So they have a service here where you can actually send them your bill, send them copies of your bills, right? PDFs or screenshots of your TV and satellite bill, phone and cellular, internet, home security, right? And what they'll do is they'll find ways for you to save. So it says your bill savings, we work hard so you don't have to. Number one, upload your bills, give us your PDFs, take photos, whatever you have handy. Um, and that's pretty much all the work you have to do. Then what they do is they negotiate on your behalf. They'll find, unnecessary fees and upcharges and upsells that you don't need to be paying, and then work their magic to remove them. And then you can enjoy your savings. That's it. You're all set. Plus, there's no fee for using built savings. Um, we just ask for a portion of your newfound savings, right? So again, you're not paying an upfront fee based on how much they save you, and how much they lower your bills. You'll just pay a little bit from that. So again, this is a since your millions of Americans are overpaying $60 billion every year for basic services we all use, you can pay less for the same services. So this is, it's called build savings. This is just one part of this is what you're getting. I'm just showing you what you're getting for your membership, right? So again, we haven't even talked about this, but this is one thing we'll talk about more in the future. But again, you send them your existing bills and they'll find ways for you to save. The other thing, this is more what I wanted to show you here is the rewards, right? Give me one second here. Let me see if I can get out of this video. Okay, let me see here. All right, so yeah, let me just switch this real quick. So when you click in your back office, you can enter this portal right here. It's the Build Rewards portal, right? You shop, you save, shop on travel, parks and tickets. Parks is like, amusement parks, things like that, theater, right? Tickets, concerts, things of that nature. Eat is obviously restaurants, play, and then shop retail. You can see here all the different things that you can save on. So theme parks, right? They have Disney, Universal, Six Flags, SeaWorld, Universal Studios. They show their top online deals. Then they have the travel section here where you can save money on travel, right? On flights, hotels, rent-a-cars. And then they have retail. So these are, big name brands, right? Samsung. They have an app called My Deals. You can actually download the app and you see this portal right here that I'm showing you on my laptop. It'll be on your phone, right? So let's just look at, let's say travel. Okay, hold on one second. I don't want to have to access this because then that'll take too much time. See if I can show you this. All right, it's telling me that I gotta log in here. Let me go back. So let me go to here we go. Let me show you the restaurants. Okay, give me one second here. Okay. So instead of travel, it's making me log into the actual travel portal. I don't want to do that. It's going to be too time consuming. But again, you can save money on travel, right? But let me show you the restaurants, right? So if you click on eat right here, um, this is just an example, right? Shows you the savings from different places: Wingstop, Jamba Juice, Auntie Anne's, Costco, right? IHOP, Church's Chicken, Papa John's, Applebee's, 10% savings on Applebee's. Um, et cetera, et cetera. Right? You can just kind of go through this. But again, you save a little bit here, you save a little bit there. If you're out and about and you like to frequent, you know, uh, restaurants and that sort of thing, eateries, you just go through your service and you save. Again, you're not saving hundreds of dollars, when you go out for a meal. You might save 10%, 5%, or $5, $6, what have you. But again, at the end of the year, when you're saving money on restaurants, movie tickets, theater, travel, et cetera, it comes out to an average of up to 25 to $3,500, right? And here you can just see there's dinner and food, casual fine dining, cruises, condos, car rentals, business and office, catering, fast food, entertainment and recreation. What else? Shopping, travel, right? Let's see here. What if we go to play, right? We click on play right here. Then you have, different, Dave and Buster's, museums, indoor skydiving, right? You save a couple of bucks here and there. So again, you're just using your membership. And again, this is stuff that you're spending for anyway. All you're doing now is you're just going through your membership and you're saving money, right? Shop. Let me see if we click on shop. What are we going to see here? Okay. We click on shop, right? We have FedEx, Sunglass Hut, Tommy Hilfiger, right? 15% savings on Tommy Hilfiger, 20% on Clark's, 20% on Claire's, Skechers, Samsonite, $40 savings on Costco, Brooks Brothers, 15%, et cetera, right? Foot Locker, J.C. Penney, Men's Warehouse. And again, you just go, you go to the next pages, stores upon stores upon stores. Again, when you're going to go shopping or what have you, you just go through your, go look in here and see if you can save some money. Again, you'll have it on your phone. You just go through the app. So it's very, very easy to use. So tremendous amount of value here. Again, we'll talk more about this in another video, but this is, just one of the things you're getting. Again, you're getting the education, right? The Smart Money Club education. You have the lower your bills program, right? Then you have this build rewards, all for $99, which that $99, as I said before, you refer for and pay no more, right? So let's say you're building a team. Let's talk a little bit about what's the availability here on the monthly residual side. Let's say you're building a team, right? You have 10 people on your left, 10 people on your right. If you're a builder 500, you're making $500 a month. 10 people on your left, 10, and by the way, spillover counts, right? That's why get in early. Like you're early, we're just us personally, we're just starting to build, and the company is just starting, right? They launched last month. So again, you're at the early stages of this. So again, 10 on your left, 10 on your right, $500 a month residual income, right? You're not going to retire off $500 a month, but what can you use that $500 for? What bill don't you have to worry about anymore, right? Your car note, maybe, right? Cell phone bills, setting aside money for your kids' education. It's residual income that comes in, month out, right? If you continue to grow, and let's say your team, now again, it's not just you, it's your team, because they want to get four and pay no more. They want to hit Builder 500. They're growing their team, et cetera, right? So let's say over time your team grows to 25 and 25, 25 on your left, 25 on your right. Now you're making $1,000 a month. But in addition to that, you're getting a 20% check match on your first generation. So we get matches here. Again, I'm not even going to talk about matches here because that's going to take too much time. But $1,000 a month, if your team continues to grow 55 and 55, $2,000 a month, right? What bills don't you have to worry about? What if your team grows to 115 and 115, right? 115 on your left, 115 on your right. It's $4,000 a month in residual income. That's like your mortgage payment, right? That's maybe your rent, your car note, a couple of bills. That's a significant amount of your monthly expenses, I'm sure, right? Depending on where you live in the country, of course. What if you continue to build and it goes to 240 and 240 on each side? Now you're a builder 8,000. That's an $8,000 a month. So that's almost six figures a year in residual income. Mind you, while you're building this residual income, you and your team closing solar deals, security systems, right? So you're making, these big commissions. This is just on the back end. What if your team grows to 500 and 500? Not overnight, right? But over time, grows to 500 and 500. Now you're an executive 15. That's the name of the rank, right? But you're making $15,000 a month. I mean, now you're on the other side of money, right? Now you're not really worried about, this bill or that bill. You have 15,000 a month in residual income coming in. And again, it's residual, right? Executive 25 is when you have 1,000 people on each side. Now you have $25,000 a month residual income. That's 300 grand a year. Executive 55 is when you have 2,250 on each side. It's $55,000 a month, right? Now we're talking about like ridiculous amounts, right? Executive 100 is 5,000 people on each side. That's 100 grand a month in residual income. And then the top level here is executive 250. That's 10,000 on each side. That's $250,000 a month in residual income, right? There are going to be people that are going to be at executive 25, executive 55, executive 100, executive 250. There are going to be people hitting that in the next, 18 months, 24 months, 36 months. I mean, it's going to happen, right? So again, there's a lot of people, a lot of networkers that are seeing this and they're like, man, there's a lot of money in this comp plan. They're going to come on, they're going to come on board and they're going to start building. You might say, well, what does that mean to me? They can fall up under your tree. You get in now, they can fall potentially up under your tree. Of course, I can't guarantee that, but it's guaranteed not to happen if you're not positioned in the binary, right? So again, this is a very powerful comp plan. I mean, I would challenge you to stack this up, against any other binary in the industry, right? I mean, go look it up and see, what happens if you have 500 and 500 on each side in another binary. How much would you be making? This is super competitive, right? Um, so yeah, this is it's powerful stuff, right? We have an amazing back end opportunity here to build residual income. And then they also have recognition. They have rings for people hitting different ranks. They have incentive trips, all expense incentive trips, things of that nature. Um, very, very powerful. So if you want to get started as a builder, of course, you don't have to. You can be a consultant. That's someone that just focuses on solar and security systems, and you don't want to build the binary. Then you can come in for 149 one time at $49 a month. But for an extra $50, you can capitalize on this binary, $199 one time, then $99 a month. Again, there's a refer for and pay no more. But that 199, I mean, you spent more than 199 on dinners, I'm sure, right? You take your family out to a nice place, you have a family of 5 or 6, and you go to a decent place, you're spending $199, right? I mean, my kids when they're home and they order Uber Eats, we're spending $150 on Uber Eats just for that one meal, right? I mean, my point is that this 199 is not that big of a deal. You're not like they're asking for $199,000, right? It's $199, which you can make back. You close a deal, you're making an average $7,000. Even if you do it with a trainer, you're making 3,500. So yeah, very, very solid opportunity here. Check out the full overview. I'll leave a link to the full overview down below in the description box. But yeah, super excited about this project. And the cool thing about it is it's a long-term deal, right? We're going to be building this for the next 5, 10, 15 years. It's not going anywhere, right? No rug pulls here. This is something we're going to be building, for the long term, right? So that being said, check this out. I'll leave some links down below. As always, guys, do your own research and due diligence. Follow me on Telegram. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will catch you on the next one. Peace.